Now, back again, when you're becoming a pro, you begin to think that you can make code more simplex for people who don't understand the code. That's how I felt before. Felt like I'm just creating some code in a little language that people can't read, or some people who don't know programming can't read or can't understand, and make it look very, very difficult for them. Actually, it's not very difficult, but the trick is that you add exactly what you need. You don't skip nothing at all. So in the last tutorials, I had used the document.ready function, or the function within the as a selector. But now I'm going to be showing you guys how it's going to work. Now the browser reads codes sequentially. It means that it reads the code from the top going down to the bottom. So you're going to be from HTML, sorry, doc.type HTML to below here, that HTML tag, the closing tag for HTML. Now this is our basic template, and we have three buttons here as in the last tutorial. A button with the class, continue, one with the ID resume, and just the p tags. It's two buttons and one object. That's not a button. So in our script tag, we're going to be following on this code. $, open brackets, document dot ready, open bracket. Now this is our selector. We're selecting our document, and we're going to tell the browser as once our document is ready, that means once it's fully loaded, then it's going to run the ready function. Now basically ready means as the document is ready, whatever is within ready will be run. Now what we have within ready, we'll be having a function. This function could have a name, but basically we're not going to be putting a name for it. But if it has a name, that means you can have something to trigger it. But without the name, basically that's how everybody does it. Document.ready function, and the function has the two parentheses as this method, and remember to put a semicolon after. Remember this, after every close parenthesis should have a semicolon. After every single close parenthesis should have a semicolon. If you don't, that means you're going to have a mistake somewhere. So when you have your selector here and you have your parenthesis here, that's wrong. Every single close parenthesis without any code continuing at the end of it, then it should have a semicolon to mean that you're going to end it. So document the ready function, we're going to have our two curly brackets, or curly braces as I would say it. So that's basically the general structure of it. Now what's going to come in here is the code itself. I'm also going to be putting in the $, open bracket, function, open close parentheses, open close curly braces. This here does the same thing as document.ready function. So basically it says that once the document is fully loaded, once the object document, which is the web page itself, then you're going to run the ready method with this function inside of it. We could have function with a name, function without a name. Let's say function, let's say monk. So we could be able to trigger monk. So as soon as you trigger monk, every single code within here will be put into action. So document ready function, as soon as the as soon as the browser loads, you're going to be having a selector. Let's see, dot class, going to be having it as hide. We're gonna hide it, and you're also going to duplicate that and show it. So this dot class here is the class you're going to be selecting here, which is continue. So we're going to hide the button called continue, then after we're going to show it. And this here does the same thing as what's above here. It's without that code, just without that code. It's just like saying document ready function. Just going to remove it, you're going to be using it. Just letting you know. So as soon as the document loads, it's going to run this code. Okay, let's get into action. Let's see about that. It's supposed to hide the class continue and show it back, but it has already done that. It hides it and show it back one time. So let's just hide it only. So you can also have it as button dot continue. So you can select the button with the class called continue. So just put it as this here, and just going to be having hashtag resume. So now we're going to be selecting the button with the class continue, and you also be selecting the button with the class with the ID resume. Document.ready function into action, and reload the page. There we go. Add bits is still here. That's this button here. The resume is still shown, and the other one is hidden. As soon as the document is ready, and the document is ready as soon as it stops loading. As you see, as soon as it stops loading. So basically that's it. Thanks for watching.